This is the Skyler Jarvis Show!
What's up, everybody? This is the Skyler Jarvis Show. I am your host, Skyler Jarvis. Woo! It's coming up on a year since Skyler Jarvis Media has been around. A year. Can y'all believe that?
You got some applause going, brother.
A lot of applause.
A lot of applause.
And you got 100 subscribers now.
Applause for Jesus. Does he really?
Actually, I think he's got 99.
99.
Let's say,
I looked at it
hold on,
earlier today. 99.
Oh my gosh.
Let's look.
Shout out to
look.
Skyler Jarvis.
Woo!
99 subs, bruh.
Let's look, dude.
99
I'm about to look right now.
subs.
Skyler Jarvis Media, 99.
99 subs.
Skyler, you just need to post 5 times a day. Can you handle that?
Yeah, you know what? Me and Carson, we really need to start getting back in contact, bro, because we've been really slacking on these
We gotta start
podcasts,
locking
man.
in, bro. We have been.
We have not been
slacking.
locking in.
Here, honestly, here's the
Yeah.
honest opinion with him is specifically. There's this AI called Hey Gen,
Mm-hmm.
and you basically film him.
Yeah.
You film him for a couple minutes while he speaks slowly.
Yeah.
And we just create an AI avatar of him, and then he can just do the audio, and
It can just be him talking.
it's just be him talking. And
Well,
we
we-
just,
but with
Yeah,
the
but that
podcast-
wouldn't be me.
Well, listen,
Dude,
though,
it is
yeah,
you.
I
but
want
with
the
po-
podcast to be me,
You want
not
it to be
some
real.
AI bot.
dude, you're bugging.
And I
You
haven't-
want these coins, dude?
Here recently, we haven't been doing the camera on his podcast.
Oh, it's
We
just
haven't
been audio?
Yeah, it's just been audio, and actually, he gets more listens on Spotify than I do on my podcast.
No way.
Yes, sir.
So,
All right, so then
Like, I'll
Skyler,
get-
let's
We forgot-
push the audio then.
Like I'll get more YouTube views, but he'll get more Spotify views.
Interesting.
He
we
gets a lot of Spotify views. Actually.
still haven't introduced
Oh,
our
bad.
special guest today.
Who is
Hell
our
yeah!
special
Who is
guest,
your special
brother?
guest?
The man, the myth, the legend,
The legend,
Uh-oh.
the one,
the only.
the only Christian Canella.
That's you, man.
The man who started all of this.
All
for
of
me.
this.
The man who started.
The
getting
man who
crunk.
introduced me to Carson.
Yeah.
Fuck
The man
yeah.
who got me on my first podcast.
Oh yeah.
So,
My brother.
My brother, my fella.
Thank you for
got
having me
me
on the
my
show.
first gig.
Heck
What
yeah.
what is your what number episode would this be?
This is 58.
Oh my
good
goodness.
gosh.
This is episode 58.
No way.
Yes, sir.
This is so crazy.
Hold on, wait. I gotta post this on my medias of social, you know?
That's pretty wild, ain't it? Episode 58.
Yeah.
Episode 58 of
58
Skyler
of the Skyler Jarvis Show.
Show.
Featuring Christian Canella. So,
Shout out.
Yo.
by the time this comes out,
Skyler.
was it June 31st? Was it June 30 or July?
What's up?
No, it was
my
June.
guy?
June when we started it. The end of June. So, yeah.
Yeah.
June. So, tomorrow, on June 30th,
Yep.
will be the year anniversary of Skyler Jarvis Media. Let's get a round of applause.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yo, my my watch is bugging. I'm over here tweaking.
Why?
You said June 30th, and I'm over here looking at my watch trying to figure out like what time, like what the date is today. And it says my watch is so messed up. It says 1/1. It thinks it's January 1st, and it says 12.
Oh my
it says that it's
gosh.
12:50 right now. My time's been all messed up all
12:50
day.
a.m.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
I think
gosh.
that I need to get new batteries for my watch, man. That's depressing.
You got an Apple Watch or is
I
it
do
regular?
not. It's regular. It's G-Shock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
You know, I do plan on getting an Apple Watch one day.
really.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, bro. I don't really like Apple Watches.
Why is that?
I don't really like Apple Watches because they die. I don't like that they die, and I don't like
Watch.
I don't like having like
Yo.
all that technology on my wrist.
Yeah, Apple Watches are really bad for you.
Like I really don't. Yeah, and they kind of feel it just feels unnatural.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not good. It
feels very unnatural.
The radiation from that shit starts to fuck you up.
And we got like phones and stuff like that, bro.
My phones. I put copper tape on the back of my phone
yeah.
because when I first got it, it was crazy how much radiation I felt from it. It was insane.
I feel it too,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, you can't be having
Low
that shit
key,
close.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like
Yeah,
whenever
man.
whenever I have my phone in my pocket
Close
for,
to you or in your
for like a long period of time, I can
Fuck
kind of
that
like
shit.
feel.
Fuck that
I can
shit.
feel it in my leg and shit.
Yeah.
I definitely feel what you're saying with that.
Yeah,
Like
fuck
it's
that
pretty
shit.
weird.
Yeah,
it is
that's
pretty
weird.
But it could just be like me thinking about that. Like,
No,
just me-
no,
It
no, no, it's
could.
not.
It
It's
could.
not. No, it's not. It's definitely not.
But
It
like
is.
whenever, yeah, you know.
Like I was just in my friend has the electric F-150,
And
I sat in it and I felt the radiation.
Did you?
I
like,
I
on
wouldn't
on the
trust.
seat.
I wouldn't trust an electric car for as far as I could throw
I wouldn't
one.
trust the Ford Motor Company.
I wouldn't trust.
I
none
wouldn't
of
trust.
them.
I wouldn't trust these electric cars if my life if I could. I would throw one before I would trust one to drive me from point A to point B.
Understandable.
Honestly.
Especially the ones that are now autonomous. You seen those? That's just crazy.
Especially
Yeah.
look, dude. Chris,
Listen.
What's
Chris,
up?
Listen,
because
Chris.
2018. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called CNN 10.
CNN 10.
CNN. I
Yes.
know CNN.
CNN. Shout out to CNN, the worst news network.
The
Fake
worst
news.
news network ever.
Second worst is Fox News.
It's fake news. Oh, the fake news.
Fake news.
But anyway, we watched it on CNN 10.
You watched
and
a
it was
program?
talking-
Hold on, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get some water. My water.
Go ahead, bro. Hell yeah.
It was called CNN 10, and it was talking about these electric cars. Really, when they were still testing them, you know, they were talking about how electric cars would replace, you know, would replace vehicles that operate off gas, basically.
Yeah.
And the government, like it was talking about, the government would have control over these cars. You would have to go. You couldn't have one at your house. You would have to go to it like a pickup spot.
Yeah.
And then get your car and then go from point A to point B. And I was like, what the heck? I'm like, that's pointless.
Wait, what is specifically? What are you talking about? What is CNN 10?
It's a school program. I haven't really been able to find it.
We're also
Honestly,
featuring
program.
my toes today.
Shout out to the dogs.
Shout out to the dogs.
We
I'm
got
trying
the
to sell them on
dogs.
foot. You know what?
What?
Damn, I just realized.
What's up?
I was always thinking about Foot Finder for women, you know, to sell their feet pic. But some gay guys out there probably like my big old gnarly toes.
Bruh, we
Come
bro,
on, dog.
Bro, Wholehearted Entertainment,
Like-
bro. Our podcast, bro. The shit used to be in like a foot playlist where people like fuck with feet.
Oh, really?
Really, bro. We got caught
I
up
gotta
in like
get
a
on
foot
that shit, bro.
playlist, bro. Seriously, because like we
Gotta
would
get
have
on
like
that.
our bare feet on this shit, and we wouldn't even be thinking about it. We would not even be thinking about it. We just have our feet up, and then like we get comments saying like next episode, wear nothing on your feet, wear your bare feet.
Oh, dude, what's up,
And then they're like,
boys?
and then they're like,
that's
wear, and then they're like,
Yo. Love that.
wear no socks more often, or like shake your toes more.
Oh, yeah.
And
This is my
Hell
audition,
no.
boys.
And then there would be people. There would actually be people like hitting me up and stuff on Instagram and stuff from it, and I'm like, whoa.
How many follow? By the way, how many subscribers do you have? On
How
the
many?
channel right now?
Yeah, how many subscribers Wholehearted
I
Entertainment
think
have?
like the last time that I checked, it was like 420.
Good gosh!
420.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more now.
Okay, so now
was a while
my
since
question
I-
to you is,
Yeah.
why do you feel like you haven't because how many episodes do you have?
I have 230.
No way. Let me see.
237. Wait, this is 441 subscribers. Last time I checked, it was 420.
Oh
Bro.
my gosh!
I genuinely,
Dude, you have
I
skyrocketed.
No,
Nah,
dude, I don't.
hell nah.
You haven't done shit, bro.
I haven't done shit. Seriously.
Why? You have all these episodes. You have all this shit, bro. You have to start clipping.
I know that's
have
the
you been
thing about
clipping?
clipping. Yeah, I just don't have time for clipping. I do whenever I get the chance, but it's not that often. And really, what I'm gonna
That's
do
how you
this
get
whole week.
poppin'.
This is what
How
I'm
you
gonna do
deal-
this whole week is I'm gonna just be making a bunch of clips.
You know,
But you know how
and
you-
I've
editing.
always
Use the
wanted
AI,
to.
just use.
I do use
Opus
AI.
Clip.
I don't use Opus. I use the other one. It was called Video, but now
Uh-huh.
it's called something else.
So you just drop the link and then it's,
yeah, you just drop the link in it and then it makes clips for you.
right, and so
It's called Queso.
queso.
Yeah.
It's good. You like it?
Queso. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's basically an Opus Clip, but I think that it's a little better.
Oh, it's better.
Yeah, I think that it's a little
I
better.
really want
How
to
much is
start
it
doing
before I
started using-
clips.
Say what?
How much is it per
Like-
month?
I think that because I use a lot of it takes a lot of storage in there. I think that it's like $50 a month.
Oh, but still not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I've always
But it's
wanted to
alright.
try clips. Like me
But
and
I
Chris
need to
was
make
talking
more.
about that.
Yo, clips are where it's at. Clips and posting on all the social media platforms on Snapchat. Yo, Snapchat is paying crazy.
And it
amount
may
of
not
money.
even be that much. I don't even think that it was 50. I
Oh,
think that
so
it may
then
even be
maybe
like 30.
cheaper, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but look, here's my opinion.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I think because you've been doing this already. You have 220 something videos,
For sure.
and you don't have thousands of subscribers yet.
Yeah,
you might
we
be
got
shadow
a lot of
banned.
we got a lot of fucking we may be, but
You
we
might
got
be
a lot
shadow-
of views,
bro. You
bro.
have no, but bro, 223
Y'all guys try
videos,
to-
bro.
try to
Bro,
limit
there's
the
there's
the
90,000
F-bombs.
there's 90,000 views.
Dude, that's not enough for
That's
2 years
not
worth
a
of
view.
work,
That's not
bro.
enough. You're right. That's not enough. You're right. You're actually really right. Yeah. But the clips, you're exactly right on that. I need to start making more clips and putting
Yo,
out there
just
more.
bro.
Throw fucking clips out there.
Yo,
but-
just get a virtual.
sorry for my cursing.
Yeah,
I'm so
gotta
sorry.
Try to
Skyler.
limit the F
My
bombs,
fault,
everybody.
man. My fault, man.
Just get a virtual assistant, bro. They're
Virtual
$5 an hour. You pay them $100 a week to do 20 hours worth of work. They'll clip everything for you and they can post everything for you.
Whoa.
Dude,
Okay.
$100.
We'll look
$100 a
into
week.
it. We'll look into
into
it.
it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah.
you. Or I can have you
Yeah,
hire my
man.
girl, Jackie.
For
She's
sure.
pretty good.
Yeah. Shout out to Jackie.
Shout out Jackie, dog.
Shout out Jackie.
Shout out Jackie. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. Look, one thing I've realized in my 34 years of existence and being tall, sexy, and beautiful is that you have to learn how to delegate the menial things in life to
Yeah.
other people, even though
For
even
sure.
if it costs you money. It's better for you because you end up being more productive because you
Yeah.
just focus on the things that you are good at.
No,
you
that
know?
makes sense. That makes sense because you're taking a load off.
right.
Taking a load
Right,
off.
exactly.
And you can focus on other things.
And you can focus on other
I think
things that
that's
are
like
more
one of my
important.
biggest problems too. Is I focus on a lot of the things that like kind of don't even matter.
Right.
And I get caught up in it.
Right.
And also my ADHD messes with me. So then I'm like, I want to do this thing, but then I'm also like, okay, I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do this. And then sometimes I just end up doing a whole bunch of different things.
And
I don't-
nothing is done.
And nothing gets done.
Yeah.
Let's do a group
That's it.
handshake. Every
You feel what
single
I'm
one of us
saying,
that
man?
got ADHD. Group
Yeah.
handshake.
See,
All right,
ADHD, dude.
All right, pull up over
Group-
here, Skyler.
Score it there.
Oh, we got a group handshake.
Yeah.
We got a group
So,
handshake
Skyler,
going on.
so how do you feel? What have you learned from your 58th episode doing this? What do you like about it? What do you
Yeah.
not like about it? What's your
yeah, like what you got going on, bro?
Well,
what you got going on, my boy?
you kind of learn along the way what to talk about and like what you should like if you talk about something if you would go in like if you could go into more detail about it. And I'm really thinking about doing like when we really get back into the swing of this, I'm really thinking about like writing stuff down that I want to talk about, and just making like bullet points or whatever to talk about like certain cues.
Yeah,
That I could
That's what
read.
you want to start doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I'm with that. Like that's what I was saying with my podcast. I've been starting to do structures.
right.
Heck yeah! Shout out to the producer Noah Napkins.
Noah Napkins. Shout out Noah Napkins, baby.
We are
Shout
with
out
Noah
Noah.
Napkins. We mess with you, bro.
Noah
See, we're
Napkins.
keeping the F word off of here, so we mess with you, bro.
We mess with you, dude. You're
Yeah.
pretty
Hey, bro, you
you're
mess with
pretty
that
messable.
Napkins?
You're a messable guy.
I F with that. Yes, sir. You're pretty
yeah.
messable.
Woo. So
yeah, bro. So we've been working on like a structure and whatnot.
And so how does it go now?
It's going pretty good. Like we just been like just throwing stuff in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing
like
stuff
we've just
in the
been working
air
on
and
new
figuring it out.
things. We did a whole bunch of different things on the podcast, but like we really just been trying to work on a structure. We did our first real actual one yesterday. That's what I think. Like we worked on a little bit. We had a few drafts.
What? Who? You and Skyler?
Noah,
No,
me
Oh,
and Napkins.
no.
Yeah. He's been trying to write them. We've been brainstorming on some of them, and it's really awesome.
So-
it really is awesome.
Why don't you try to network to get other people that have podcasts on? Like there's
Yeah, I
full
would
of
love
resources
to.
in there.
I
aren't
would
there,
love
as well?
to. I've hit up several people. I've had several people on the podcast that have podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like my boy Cole. Shout out Wraith Hoops. He
Wraith
does
Hoops, yeah.
YouTube and stuff like that.
But
And my boy Toasty. Shout out Toasty.
trying to find
Toasty T.
like people that have really big platforms,
Yeah, Toasty's got a podcast. Mental Threads. Shout out Mental.
mental threads.
Mental Threads podcast. Yeah, he's in Charlotte.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. I've been on his podcast.
Yeah, you'd been on his podcast. if
Yeah, and I was
remember
trying to
right.
get you on there before.
I remember that. I
Yeah,
remember
bro.
that.
He's still going to hit me up.
Yeah, man, I'd love to be on his podcast.
Yeah, bro. I don't think that he's been doing as many of them, but he's still in it
That's good, man.
for sure.
That's good.
But yeah, bro, definitely need to market more. We got to market more. We
Yeah,
got to
man.
lock in.
We
100%,
really
you
have
gotta
to lock
market more.
in. And
Because listen, like well, Skyler's a beautiful guy, and the fact that you're blind and you have this podcast and you're highlighting the life of a blind person and how a blind person usually lives and how their world revolves.
And that's
like, it's
cool
pretty-
too.
it's
That's like a really awesome.
content.
That's a
And
really
it needs to
awesome
be
niche
highlighted.
too.
Yeah, it
That's a
is.
really cool. You kind of have a niche going on too, Skyler, because you're blind, bro. Like there's a bunch of different people out there that will be able to relate to you that they can't relate to anybody else.
I agree.
Uh-huh.
So you definitely do like cater to the blind community, and that's really awesome.
I
That's
really
cool.
do try to do
And-
that, especially because, like, with the Blind Lives Matter series, and I've talked about this a lot. I've talked about it on the podcast. I've talked about it on Wholehearted Entertainment. What really inspired me to do that was that there's not many people speaking out
Yeah.
for how blind people are living.
For sure.
Most people that are blind are still living with their parents.
Yeah.
And that's something that I feel like there needs to be somebody talking about it.
Yeah, I think it's like
You're
a
the guy,
bridge,
bro.
too. I think there's like a bridge between the gap of what we know, like sighted people know, and like what.
He said what
blind
sighted
people know.
people know.
Yes,
Yes.
Great vocabulary.
Yeah, that's what I've heard Skyler use that terminology before.
I love that.
Heck yeah.
Great
And then like
terminology.
it's really cool because like
Feet up.
you show me stuff that I've never seen before, like that
Ooh-wee.
Braille reader.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that Braille reader is
crazy.
really, really cool. I think that's
Yeah.
amazing how that thing works, bro.
It's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And you can just read it. Just
And he
prints out
reads it off so quick.
Yeah, and you can read it off so quick, and it prints it out right on that thing.
Yeah,
That's really, really awesome, dude.
me and Nuris, we read books together. We'll sit there and take turns. We'll be on the phone. We'll sit there and take turns reading off the Braille display.
Yeah, that's really
And
cool.
it's so
What do you mean? So like you're telling her what you're reading?
yeah.
You're like storytelling?
We're reading aloud, basically.
Oh, you're reading
I'll
aloud.
read like 2 sentences. She'll read a couple sentences, and we'll just go on like that.
That's really cool. That's actually really
Very
awesome, bro.
interesting.
But I'd always wanted something that was going to speak for those people, and really it all just happened. It was so quick. I had the idea because I wanted to talk about. I talked about it before, but I didn't really go in depth up until about October when I did the Living the Blind Life episode. You remember that one?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
where I basically went off on work places basically not wanting to hire because you were blind or because they were thinking about what liabilities would be there or whatever.
Yeah. And you also like, and you also talking about other things too, and like throw in your opinion on a bunch of different things, like whatever you got going on,
Right.
or about just anything and everything.
And then that gave me the idea. I'm like, most of the people that are hearing this podcast, they're just hearing my opinions on it.
Yeah.
They're not hearing the blind community. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what better way to engage sighted people in how blind people have been treated over the years
Yeah.
than to get fellow blind people that I know on the podcast
Yeah.
and let them tell their story.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool that you got your buddies on here and got some interviews going on with a bunch of different blind people. That's really awesome.
I think I'm on my 11th one.
Yeah,
Wow.
Blind Lives Matter.
Yeah.
The next one would be 12.
So when's the next one?
It just depends on whenever I get, like, if I find somebody that I think would really do a good
So
job
how do you
on
do
the
the
podcast.
interviews? You just tap them into the phone or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
do it over the phone.
Had to do it over the phone, but we would put it.
Put it on the mic.
I'd have a mic, and then Carson would run
Set
a
up the
mic,
phone.
set up the phone
to the mic.
to another mic, and that way we could still hear each other, and
And
that
then he
way
has a set of headphones on.
I have a set of headphones on so I can hear them, and the audience can also hear them.
And it
sure.
comes out good quality?
It actually comes out pretty good
actually
quality.
yeah, it
Wow.
does.
Yeah, it actually was really
It really
surprising
does.
whenever I did that, and I was kind of, and honestly now
We were
I
kind of
think-
skeptic.
But listen,
honestly.
listen to this though, Skyler. Oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna say that we can do the audio on their end, like we can record the audio like from the phone now. You know, you can record the audio on iPhones
yeah, on
now.
the iPhone, right.
Yeah, and
Right,
it
right.
sends somebody a notification, and you can record the audio, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
It is pretty wild because what if somebody steps away from the phone and then they turn it on? I feel like it should be like agreed upon on the other side.
Right.
You should be able to agree upon it.
I
Like
got-
if somebody wants to record something, then they
I
should
got a
be able
couple
to
people.
record it.
What, I love how it tells you, oh, your line's being recorded.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I like that too.
I did that. I did it a couple times with the tax people.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever used it intentionally. I think that
Yeah.
I think that I accidentally pressed it
Most of
one
the time when I would
and now I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I would be talking to Chris, and then my phone screen would come on, and then I'd hit doot doot doot
Yeah.
doot. This call is being recorded.
Oh gosh.
And I'm sitting there like, no, dagnabbit.
Yeah, they got you. You're capturing it all.
Got
in 4K.
'em.
Got 'em.
Like the bottom of my feet, yo. The foot fetish people can go.
Yeah,
crazy.
they're gonna go wild, man.
This might be
Yeah.
the launch of my
I better not.
career.
I better not get no messages
About my feet.
about my feet.
Yo, if you get messages about my feet, tell them to email me.
Tell them to email you.
so
So what I'm curious
Oh
about
my
what y'all think
gosh.
about what's going on, like all the stuff that's been going on, like some of the main stuff.
Oh my god! Like
What main-
Like what just
The
happened the other
wars and
day.
stuff.
Yeah. The 12-day war. We call it the 12-day war.
Well,
Only lasts 12 days.
both sides, like
Uh-uh.
I am a
That's pretty
Christian.
good.
First off, I'm a Christian, so some people don't back Israel because
Bro,
they see
let's
all
not
this
start this conversation.
stuff that's
Please.
going on, but
Please don't
no,
start
man,
this
this is
conversation.
my podcast. I'm
No.
gonna just set the record straight.
Listen,
but
the Israel that is now is not the real Israel. That Israel was created by the Rothschild dynasty. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with the biblical Israel. Get that out of your mind. It was created in 1948 through a decree of the Balfour Declaration that was signed in 1916.
yes,
All
so
right.
Israel became
Yes.
a nation.
Yes,
but the Bible
dude, please
predicted
stop.
that.
Yes.
The Bible predicted that.
Let's not get down this topic. Trust me, because you're wrong. Just gonna put it at that, because these are psychopaths that are controlling the world right now. Netanyahu is not a good person. they've slaughtered all these. How can you be a Christian and be okay with the slaughter of people that have nothing to do?
I'm
with
not saying
anything?
I'm not saying I'm okay with it.
No, it's not.
But
Nope.
But the Bible says that God will bless those who bless Israel, curse those who curse.
What you're not understanding is it's not the physical location of Israel. It's the people of Israel. Very different. So
well, I support.
You're crazy if you support people being slaughtered.
And I guess there is a difference
for no reason because they're the worst people. The thing is,
I'm not
all these
saying
Christians.
I support those.
Listen, all these Christian Zionists have never actually hung out with Israelis or Jews and never done business with these people, so they don't know how these people actually are. If they did know how they were, they would understand that these people are not good people, because there's a lot of these people in this sects, like the very religious sects in Judaism, that really think that they are God's chosen people, and they act that way and they treat everyone like shit. So those aren't the people that you should be defending. Because
is that like what is like Zionist?
Zionism is a term of just, it's basically like they're saying that they want a land for the Jewish people. But the thing is that this was created by the Rothschild dynasty, which is a banking family that owns all the central banks in the world.
Yeah.
And they're not good people, and their agenda is not good. They want a new world order. They want to bring everyone together under the flag of Israel as a one united world controlled from Jerusalem. That's their whole purpose. All of these things that are going on that sounds like it's biblical. Of course it sounds like it's biblical because these people are controlling all of these things in the world. Earthquake machines that they have, all these other different things, and they're trying to make the revelations happen. It's not naturally occurring. It's being controlled so people can then usher in the Antichrist. Dude, you don't have to believe me. I live it.
What do you think, Skyler? What do you think it is then?
That's awesome. That's a good point of view.
Dude, it's because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I grew up with people.
I don't believe it that it's not naturally occurring. I believe what you're saying about
geoengineering. All the hurricanes are fake.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
All of this shit is fake. They have earthquake machines. They can do everything. These people have this craziest technology ever. Those UFOs that you see aren't UFOs. It's the Space Force. Like, I'm telling you, we're not. You're so far from the truth, and it's unfortunate because that's how most people in the world are at the moment, especially Christians, and they follow anything that Israel does because they think that Israel is supposed to be this fucking savior. It's nothing. These people are not good people. They think they are the best things in the world, and the problem is that they've been campaigning on trying to destroy, like, Christian people in society. There's so many Christian massacres that occurred by Jewish people in power. Jewish people don't like us, they hate us. And so as a Christian, you shouldn't be defending Israel. You should be defending the people that they're killing.
I don't support Iran either.
What you don't know? You know nothing about Iran. You don't know that.
What do you think that Iran's motives are?
Iran,
yeah,
just is one of the few countries in the world that no longer that does not have a Rothschild central bank. And so they have their own technology.
It's the only country?
It's one of the only countries.
What are some other ones?
All of the other countries that there's conflicts in.
Like
so Sudan.
Any BRIC.
No. All everywhere else. Brazil, all those countries are central banks. But they have like Sudan, what other countries? A couple of small countries in Africa. But Iran is probably one of the biggest. Iran and Russia.
So you're saying that they want that land.
So they want that whole they want to be able to control that area, but because they're the biggest threat to the Greater Israel Project.
So you're saying that's why they want a regime change?
That's why they want the regime change, to put in the Shah, which is he's Israeli controlled.
So you don't think that that Iran was trying to
no.
That you don't think that they had any sort of malicious agenda?
Benjamin Netanyahu has been saying that they've been close to getting nuclear weapons since 1992. It's been their agenda forever. They've been trying to get regime change. Benjamin Netanyahu is the one that's gotten us into every single war that we've been into. In Iraq, in Syria, in Libya,
Really?
in Afghanistan, because of it's his agenda. Just look at General Wesley Clark's paper that he showed how, he had a talk on YouTube and everything, that he showed that someone, Douglas McGregor, another military guy, gave him the plan that they were using 9/11 as a precursor to attack to have 5 wars in 7 countries. Seven wars in 5 countries.
I've heard about that. I think that's an interesting perspective.
So it's like these people are trying to destroy the areas that don't have central banks. So, Rothschild controlled central banks, and so Iran is the last of the people that are not controlled by these people.
Yeah.
And so they.
So why do you think that they want control over just power?
Because they need all of the people in that area to be okay with being taken over by the Greater Israel Project, and that's the whole point. They want to control that entire area of land from the Euphrates to all these other parts, and then you hear this agendas, and you're like, and then they're like, oh no, they say everyone else does things, and they're the ones that actually do the stuff.
Yeah,
it's really crazy. So I don't agree with none of that stuff.
All I'm gonna say is that the Bible says that you will be looked at as crazy. Like if you are a Christian, you will be looked at as like you don't know. A lot of people in the world are going to look at you like you don't know the truth. We've seen this and this and this and this and this. But, okay, another thing. There's over 700 prophecies in the Bible. Over 500 of them have taken place.
Okay.
So you're saying that there's more to come.
I am saying there's more to come.
And you're saying that there's more that will come.
Yes.
It's all gonna come.
I 100% believe that wholeheartedly.
Wholeheartedly. I love that.
So you think that it's all like coming together right now?
Yes.
You think end times are here right now?
I think we're approaching it. I don't think we're in the end times. I think we're approaching it. But I still think that the world needs to be alert of what's going on
And what's gonna happen?
and what and follow what's going on with the wars and the rumors of wars, famine, pestilence, stuff like that. It talks about that in the Bible.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff is happening today.
That's interesting. That's a cool way to. I think both those ways are pretty wild. Anyways is pretty wild. Like, there's a bunch of different, like you were saying, like the wars, all those different wars. It's kind of wild how they all unfold, and it kind of makes you question what the real motive behind all of it is.
It's all
It really
control.
does, and it's not hard to get crazy ideas about some stuff. Like you see some of this stuff, and you're like, man, that could be true.
That could be true.
And then you start second guessing yourself. Like, no, has what I've been believing my whole life been nothing but that? Just but I don't believe that Christianity is that. I've seen way too much to doubt.
Yeah. Well,
And to doubt what the Bible says about things.
The thing is that you're reading Bibles that have been translated by publications that want to control the narrative, of who the chosen people are and what they should do to those people. Do you know the story behind the Scofield Bible?
what is the Scofield Bible?
I haven't even heard of the Scofield Bible.
There you go. So the Scofield Bible was a Bible that was translated in a way, and it was a Christian minister back in 18. I think it was 18. 80s, if I'm not wrong, or something around that time. And it was a Jewish organization was the one that paid for him to translate it in the way that they saw fit.
Yeah. And
that was a Bible that was used a lot in the beginning of like the evangelical church. And so now I don't think it's read as much in nowadays, but it's still something that was a foundation of Christian like evangelicalism.
Yeah.
You know?
Where did where does that stand with like the King James version?
Well, I mean, listen, the King James was a gay king.
That's like the most popular one.
Yeah, King James was a gay king.
I've heard of that.
So like we're reading a book that was translated by a gay king.
I think that was like speculation though.
No, not really.
It was like speculation because I've heard of that. But
I've heard of that, but
listen. I don't trust man. I am not going to trust it. I'm not going to trust.
I don't trust man. I trust God.
That's written by. Just look at the publications.
It's written
dude.
by man, yes, dude. Yes, but right, man that has seen God work.
And the thing is, why do you think religion is so popular? Because it controls people. Because it tells you not to do the things that you naturally do as a human with a body.
Like the book of Eli.
They tell you, dude. They tell you not to do yoga. How the fuck is doing yoga bad for you? They say the spirits come into you. Of course, because they're not allowing you to open your pineal gland. They want you to have your pineal gland decalcified because that's where all the information you get.
Maybe because
and that's
of
the problem with religions, bro.
Maybe because of those spirits that come into you when you go do yoga.
Nope. Listen, God is. Listen,
not of God.
Right? God is ever present, right? God created us and he had made no mistake the way he created us, correct?
There are also
do you agree
evil
with that statement?
Entities too.
Okay, but do you agree with that statement that God made us in his perfect way?
Yes.
So we don't need vaccines, we don't need medication, we don't need all of these things that people try to inject us with, and one of those things is religion. Like religion is a way to control the masses.
I don't look at Christianity as a religion. I look at it as a relationship with God.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. A relationship with God, wholeheartedly. I agree with that. But at the same time, they're forcing you to go to church and then give your hard-earned money to the church to a pastor.
10% of your money.
Yes, to a pastor that doesn't really care for you. If something happens, he's not going to take out of his pocket to help you pay for stuff. So it's just a system. It's a way to launder money. It's money laundering.
Okay, now take what you said about you don't trust man. Okay, so church,
bro. The church people are the most corrupt people in the world.
Okay, yes,
pastors are the worst.
Yes, I mean, there's no denying that, but it's pastors who have taken the gospel and tried to make it fit their needs.
I don't know. I know good pastors. I know good pastors
too, but there aren't as many as you think.
No, most definitely. I definitely agree with that.
There are false churches. I know there are false churches. Now, not every church that claims to be a church of Christ is a church of Christ. There is false teachers. Prosperity gospel. If you sow a seed of $300 or $400, God is going to do something in your life.
Yeah.
And the pastor talks nothing about God, but God is going to do a big miracle in your life if you sow a seed to me for $300 or $400.
Well, see, there's a difference. So the prosperity gospel that I believe in, there's a reverend. He was a black guy. He was a great preacher, but he was preaching basically like law of attraction.
Yeah.
Like how to be thankful and fruitful with God and thank God for money and thank God for the blessings and everything, and that would attract money towards you. That's a different type of prosperity gospel.
It's kind of like the karma. It's kind of like the karma.
Yeah, right.
Karma.
There is,
right, for sure.
It's basically karma. Like
right.
you give from the kindness of your heart, and you will get back.
God will
kindly.
give back. Yes, He will.
Yeah.
You know, God will.
Yeah.
But
It's the same concept as karma.
I agree with you. There are churches that don't even preach the gospel, or they try to twist the gospel around
For sure.
to make it fit what they want to say instead of what the Bible says about it.
Right. And so that's a big chunk of people, of pastors in this country.
Yeah, and
know?
the thing that gets me, that the thing that really gets me a lot is is just the translation parts. Just like what exactly was lost in translation, because like in the Hebrew parts, there's a lot of different Hebrew words that mean multiple things in English. So like whenever it's translated into just one thing and not those multiple things, and it kind of, that's how I think that it sometimes gets twisted a little bit, and just through any translation, because it was I don't think that it was translated directly from Hebrew to English either. I think that it was like Hebrew, then like Greek, then English, or something like that.
That's right.
And then there was a bunch of different versions that came out of the translations as well. So then those kind of got split up into like subdivisions of Christianity, and then that's what kind of confused me to the part, because you got Catholics, Presbyterian, you got Baptist, you got the all those other ones, you know what I'm talking about? And then they're going based off of a Bible, but which one are they going based off of?
Right.
Which one's the correct one? Which one's the correct version?
Right. Because again, this is why I don't believe in translations, because then the people that are in power at the time are going to say, oh, we're going to translate it, but we're going to take out all these important parts that tell people to, believe that, the power in yourself and the power of God within you. And so they take those out because they want to control people, and they don't want people to be powerful, and they want to tap into the universal light of God. So they give them structure and rules, and they say, well, let's take this part out of the Bible and translate it out, so they don't know these things.
There are translations that do that.
So why do you trust your translation?
I read out of the New King James.
Exactly. So who translated the New King James Bible? You know what? Let's do a little experiment. Let's look it up right now.
And I think that I don't think that I have a problem with taking out some parts of, like, if you're implementing it into some sort of rule system, like if you're talking about like laws or like government. I don't think that it should be ruled by a sort of religion, but I think that there should be some sort of moral baseline.
Yes,
set.
I think
for
moral
that
baselines
there should be
amazing.
That the majority of people agree upon, and the America is based off of Christianity,
right?
So therefore,
agree.
I think like the most of the ideals within the like overarching ideals of the laws that are made are based around the Christianity, but I think that it does become a slippery slope whenever like you are talking about like if you are incorporating some of the actual religious aspects instead of the moral aspects of it within the government.
I agree.
I do understand that, because it kind of does go against the freedom of religion in the country. So I think that it kind of goes against that if you enter in the God aspect of it, or the God part of it, and like what everything is in specifically to a certain religion.
Right.
But I do like, thou shalt not kill. Like we
I
can
love
agree
that,
on
of course.
Don't
covet someone else's wife. I fuck with that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to curse. I'm sorry.
That's all good, man.
Curse talking about the Bible, ain't it?
Yeah.
Go
Talking about the Bible.
So
That's cool. Yeah, it's chill.
Yeah,
Hell
good,
yeah.
man.
He's got some. Yeah.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
again?
You said something about a wife?
Yeah. What did you?
Don't covet
your wife.
somebody else's wife.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Understandable.
That's a good one.
It's true. It's all about energy. That's what people don't realize. That
Understandable.
the 10 commandments aren't religious commandments. The 10 commandments are spiritual commandments, because if you keep those, you'll be right with the world. That's not karma. If you're
right with God.
you're right with God, and when you're right with God, you get good results.
But still, yet, like one of the 10 Commandments is, thou shalt not put any god before me. But then there's also freedom of religion in the country. So if you implement that into law.
But my thing is that every single religion is literally their love for the same God. It's not there isn't different, the Muslim, the Jewish, the Christian.
It's all the same God.
It's not necessarily all the same God, but
I don't believe it's all the same God. I really don't.
So you think Muslims are the devil God?
I don't think
The
Muslims
devil
are
God
the
is
devil.
crazy.
I just think they follow ideas. They try to put different ideas together. Like,
Okay, so do you think the Jewish religion is a good religion?
well, Judaism is, based off of the first 5 books of the Bible. So, yes.
So you do
In that
believe
aspect, I do
So
believe.
You believe it's okay for a rabbi to put his mouth on a little baby's pee-pee and suck the blood out of it?
No,
Oh,
I
man.
don't believe
Because
that.
I've seen it live.
I don't agree. Look, I
was
don't
in the
agree.
Torah, brother.
I don't
My
agree
Rev.
with. I don't.
See, the Muslim.
I agree with what the Bible says about stuff.
But not about the pee-pee. That's just not cool. And they do that shit.
It's not cool. It isn't cool.
And
It's
I've seen
not
it
all of
live.
them. It's not all of them, though. It's not all
No,
of them.
but there's
all of them.
but the Orthodox. The Orthodox religion.
I think it's some. I feel like it's some of them.
It's the
I don't think.
Orthodox
I don't
Jews.
think
It's
it's all
some
of
of them,
bro.
but that-
It's not
I
all
mean,
of them. It's
all of them.
Just
Orthodox
because
Jews.
some of them do it,
Orthodox.
just because some of them do it,
Yeah, just
doesn't
because some
mean
of
it's
them do it,
right,
don't mean
okay?
all of them do it.
It's not right.
so
It's not right.
So you can't follow people that are doing
if Christians,
disgusting things.
okay, so if Christians went out and killed somebody, and you believed in Christianity, but you don't believe in going out and murdering somebody. I'm just using this as an example. I'm using
That's
murder as an
an alright.
example.
That's an alright example.
But-
like if they do it, that doesn't mean that everybody
That
everybody
doesn't mean that
associates
every
with
Christian in
them.
the world does that.
For sure. That's like if you believe in something and there's a group of people that does something terrible and they believe the same thing that you believe, that doesn't mean that the belief is undermined.
So-
It's just meaning that those people decided to do something that was terrible, and that's just those
Right.
people.
Do you think?
Right.
So do you think it's okay for Jewish people to kill Christians?
No, I don't.
I think that's a causation and correlation type thing.
yeah.
I think that's like, I don't think that all of it is correlated to, just because of their religion. I don't think that
Well,
just because
because
it's Jewish and just because it's Christians, like
when
the
Jews
Jewish people,
see the
I don't
cross-
think, I don't think that. Well, isn't at the same time aren't the
Jews-
Jews the one that killed Jesus?
Yes, they are the ones that killed Jesus. Well, when the Jewish people think of the cross, they think of the Christian Crusades.
Cry me a river.
What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean that they think of the Christian Crusades?
During the Christian Crusades, they were killed.
Yes, where they were killed.
So
And
they've
they
been
were-
killing us for thousands of years.
who is being killed though?
The Christians. Well, the
The-
Christians
the-
and the
no, the
Muslims and the Jews were all
Christians-
killing each other.
And the
Oh.
Muslims and Jews, they were, yeah.
Well, it doesn't
Christians
seem
and
like
Jews.
anything has changed.
Nothing's changed, buddy.
It looks like that's what's going on right now.
The Christians were killing the Jews.
It's like
in
it's
the
been
Christian crusade.
I think that it's all been going on. Well, the Christians, the Jews,
been killing the
and
Christians,
the Muslims have been killing all of them's been killing everybody. Everybody's been
Yeah.
killing everybody.
Muslims, yeah. Muslim, if you're not jihad or whatever,
Oh my gosh.
you have to be. You're executed if
Bruh.
you're not a Muslim.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's propaganda.
Wait, what do you say? What did you say, Skyler?
I said the Muslims. If you don't support the Muslim religion, I've heard some people say that like they have a right to kill you or something.
Where?
That's not true.
Where?
All of the Al Qaeda was CIA and Mossad funded, just like Hamas is, and just like all of these other proxy so-called
You
terror
think that
groups.
they're all
Yes.
CIA funded?
CIA and Mossad funded.
Huh.
Why do you ask? Why has Al Qaeda never attacked Israel? If their stated goal is, if they all claim to hate Israel and America as the devil, how come ISIS fighters and Al Qaeda fighters are treated in Israeli hospitals? Because they are paid, and they're the ones that disrupt all of the governments in the Middle East, so they can take over their governments like they've done in every single country, like Syria and Libya. The guy that they just installed was a fucking Mossad agent, Syrian Mossad agent, and now he's the president of Syria. So they're just putting all these people in their power, in control, and they used ISIS and Al Qaeda as a front, as a proxy to battle those wars.
So you
and to
think
get
that they're
involved.
trying to make a whole new Jewish state that
Yes,
runs
the Greater
whole
Israel
world?
Project?
What do you think about that, Skyler? Do you think that would be good?
I really don't know what to think of all this.
You don't know what to think about it? Do you think that could be true though?
I don't know.
I think that
to
everything
God.
everything that I'm told or everything that I see like on the internet or whatnot, I don't
Take with a huge grain of salt.
well or I
because
yeah, I don't
sometimes
know.
the internet could
I just
say
don't know.
Sometimes the internet could. I mean,
I'm just
like I
saying
said
about
earlier,
everything in general.
Like I said
that.
earlier, the internet. You can look anything up on the internet, and there
On the internet.
you can look anything up, and there be some article on there that looks like truth, looks like the real thing, and people who know what they're talking about, but in reality, it's just a bunch of bourgeois.
Well, that you can say that about like anything. Like, how do you really know? How do you really know about anything that you see? You know, like what do you really know?
What do you really know?
What do you really know? I be questioning everything, but
That's true.
at the same time, I think that a lot of times, like the rabbit holes, like questioning the rabbit holes, it doesn't lead anywhere. Because even if you learn about everything, if you were to learn about everything and like figure everything out, like you still won't figure it out. And it's just a constant.
Ring, ring.
It's just a constant, like,
Ring, ring.
a constant process of learning stuff that never really gets learned. You know, like you're never gonna find the bottom of any of it.
You are not. Who's calling you,
Yeah,
Skyler?
who's calling us, man?
Oh,
So we can call her back. It's Nurse,
Yo,
man.
It's wifey. She's like,
It's
yo,
wifey.
like,
Sorry, Nurse.
Pick it up while you're on the call.
Oh, we don't have to pick it up, Skyler. We can tell her we call her back later.
We call you back, honey bunny. She got nervous. She was like, yo, half hour without speaking to him? We can't do that. What's going on?
Let's see how far we are into it.
Podcast. You
We're
want to
in-
say hello?
We're an hour into it.
Oh, let's cut it off then. We're good.
All right, you're good. Yeah, y'all.
All right.
Are you good, Skyler?
We love you, Skyler.
Wrap it up,
Congratulations
Skyler.
on number 58.
Lock in,
Number
Skyler.
58.
Yeah,
Number
number
58.
Shout out, shout
So,
out, shout out.
Chris, man, thank you for being on the podcast.
Love you, brother.
Yeah,
You know
man.
I like to talk my shit.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
me too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Heck
Got
yeah.
that?
Got
Or
that.
belly?
Let's
You
do
got
another.
that?
Let's do another group. Let's do another
A
group.
group.
Group
Let's do a
massage.
grope. Yeah, let's grope each other. A
No,
group grope.
Dak,
Come here,
man.
grope us.
Come
Come
on.
on,
Let's do it.
Skyler.
Dude.
Let's do a group handshake.
Grope us.
Come on,
Grope,
come on,
grope, grope.
come on,
Come
come on.
on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. That looks cool, yeah. Boom. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling with this one, boys.
Yeah, man. So, without any further ado, this is Skyler Jarvis,
That's Skyler Jarvis.
Skyler Jarvis.
Christian Canella,
That's Christian Canella.
Yeah.
and Carson Bowman.
And I'm Carson Bowman.
signing off.
Sign off,
Peace
bitches.
out.
Peace.